Hi. So this week we are starting a new book, the second book of the scroll that's called normally known as Exodus. Yeah. But the truth is, if we translate it literally, it's called Shemot, which means the names. What is it all about? So I would like to ask you if this week you had this strong feeling, that things are not going as you want, or there is blockages or challenge, like strong challenges, and you're asking yourself, how come? Or why it is this way? Yes, do you have this feeling at least, even though maybe you're studying for a while and it comes from the light and that everything is good and everything, but you have this big sensation, but what is it? And why like this? So it's not by coincidence. This week, it is really a very a strong week, the first chapter that starts 7 weeks of opportunities, another name for challenges, right? So things are going to be a little bit more challenging. It's the 7 weeks of Shovavim, which is the initial of the name of the chapters of all the next 7 portions. And like through those weeks, we'll have strong work of correction to go through. So what is so specific and special about this portion? The Israelite, by the story, starting a new chapter, no one knows Joseph, no one heard about him. A new king starts, a new pharaoh, and although Moses is trying to save the day, he's getting punch in the face. No one knows you, and even more, the Israelites are getting more hard work than before. So imagine, and if you think for a situation in which you came to save the day, you came to do something positive, and you wanted to, correct something or improve something, and you got smashed away by the universe, and you're like, what? How come? Why? I'm coming to do something good. Why would you want me away? I want to do more in my life. Why are you stopping me? So here's the secret, and really this is the main power of this week, which is what Rav Ashlag, great righteous, that is explaining to us the secret behind it, behind the idea that for the sake of a great revelation of light has to happen through an opposition. And the idea is, in order for us to create a new energy, to reveal a new energy, we have, it's called bitush in Hebrew or Old Hebrew. Yes, the surrounding light has to hit us strongly, so we will wake up our desire for this greater light. We are all having a maximum potential that, of course, through our life, we didn't reach it yet, right? If everything would have been great, we would have slept on what we have. Thanks to all those challenges, shaking, taking the carpet under our feet, all those things, it's shuffling our energy, is shocking us for the sake of awakening our energy, awakening our desire for the greater potential that we are. The light cannot give us if we don't ask for it. So because he wants to give us so much, he gives us like a shock of light. We cannot handle it. What happened? We are feeling lack. We are feeling void. We are feeling darkness. We are feeling a confusion. And here wakes up our desire for the greater light to come into our life. And this is what happened with the Israelite also going into Egypt. The important things that we want to also know for this portion, that they didn't go down down to Egypt only by themselves. Yes, we want to remember that Jacob started this journey going to Egypt, and Jacob didn't go alone. He was accompanied, yes, like followed by the light of the Creator, the Shekhinah, what we call the light of above, yes, that escorted him. That is the name of, or the different names of the light of the Creator, the use of the different letters that are the a capsula, they are container of the light of the Creator. And those energies followed up Jacob down to Egypt. So the Israelites are not alone. They are surrounded, although they do feel the lack, they do feel the darkness, they do feel the exile, but they are not alone in those moments. And we need to know that we are not alone in our moment of exile. Our moment of exile are all those moments that we feel lost, that we feel we don't understand why it happens to me. Yes, we don't have enough strength to overcome sometimes. Yes, all those moments are our exiles. But the first thing we want to understand, we are not alone. The light is always escorting us, especially if the person is doing actions of sharing, action of the restriction before those moments come. He is even more escorted by the light of the Creator. But then the other thing that is like a big teaching here is that we cannot receive more in our life without going through those moments of darkness. Those two things goes hand in hand. The light cannot be revealed without the moments of darkness. The revelation cannot happen without the concealment. So now you will understand all the moments that we are going into our life that are concealed, that are difficult, that we have an opposition. Yes, something is opposing. We want to do much more, and something is opposing our desire. Should we stop? Should we give up? No, this is what we are learning here. One, the light is with us in those moments. The second thing is, I want to build up my stronger desire, more unique desire, more true desire. In that moment, saying, what kind of light do I want? How much do I want it? And to ask and to the limit of demand, yes, but like begging for that new light to come to our life, to show desire, yes? So what we want to pause and to ask ourselves, what are the opposition that we had today? It could be exterior opposition, a person, I came with a project, a colleague or the boss said, no, your idea is wrong. Yes, and it's a great idea, but I got an opposition. Okay, so the question about those type of opposition or different difficulties that we have in our life, those are the exterior opposition. We want to understand what is annoying us the most in that situation, in that, what is the opposition that really is the strongest for us, most bothering opposition in this, okay? And that should be a point that we will work on, and we'll do a short meditation. The second thing is, at every evening, really to pause and to ask ourselves, what it was not comfortable for me today? How did I push myself out of my comfortable zone? Okay, how do I push myself to do things that are not so much known to me or habitual for me? Why it's important? Because it's an opposition. Without the opposition, cannot be a revelation of light. That's why we want an opposition. So when we see an opposition, we don't want to shut it off, or we don't want to push it away. We understand that this opposition came to me to allow me to open the gates and to open myself for something greater. Okay, so let's do a short meditation. I'm reading verse number 11 in the Zohar portion, Shemot, portion Shemot, should be volume 7 of the Zohar, the English Zohar. Otherwise, you can go through the Zohar scanning chart and finding the correct page. So you want just to relax and to breathe in, to breathe out. Take your time while you're allowing a lot of light in and releasing. The first thing is asking the light, asking myself also to feel the light of the Creator, that infinite energy of protection, serenity, healing, solution, feeling that His light is with me right now. No matter what difficulty I'm going through, that energy is present with me. I can feel that light around me, inside of me. Warm, strong, clear, supporting. And as I feel that I can lean on that strong infinite energy, I want to ask and to see what is the difficulty, what is the lack, the confusion, the non-clarity that I'm experiencing, and what is the most inconvenient part of this situation. What bothers me the most? What is the opposition that is really annoying me and hurting me the most? While you're looking for it, you're going to ask the help of the Zohar, Rabbi Shimon, the infinite light, to clear us and to enlighten us. ותנינן אמר רבי שמעון, בהי שעתה קרא קודשה בריחו, לכל פמליה דילי, וכל רתיחין קדישין, וכל חילה ומשרייתי ורברבנוי, וכל חילה דשמיא, ואמר לון, מה אתון אבדין הכה, ומה בני רחמי בגלותה דבבל, ואתון הכה, קומו חוטו כולכון לבבל, ואנה עמכון, הדאו דכתיב, כה אמר השם, למענכם שילחתי בבלה וגומר, למענכם שילחתי בבלה, דא קודשה בריחו, והורדתי בריחים כולם, אילן כל רתיחין ומשריין אילאים. כד נחתו לבבל התפתחו שמיה, ושרעו רוח נבואה קדישה לחזקאל, וחמה כל מה דחמה, ואמר לון לישראל, המייכון הכה, וכל חילין שמיה, ורתיחו דעתו למידר בניכון, לה הימנוהו עד דהצטרך לגלעה כל מן דחמה. We want the light to help us to reinforce that point and to strengthen that lack, that change that we need to do, to give us the strength to do that change. דחמה וירא כך וירא כך, ואי גלי יתיר, מה דגלי קולי דצטריך, כיוון דחמו ישראל כך חדו, וכך שמעו מילים מפומי דיחזקאל, לחיישו על גלותיהון כלל, דה ידעו דקדוש ברוך הוא, לשביק לון, וכל מה דגלה ברשותה אגלה. Again, the strength to overcome, to change that point, and to open ourselves for the most, or the strongest light that want to come into our life, the bigger blessings that's supposed to come into my life. You can feel that void, I can feel the desire. I'm thirsty for the next level energy. With that thirst and certainty and strength, I can slowly, slowly open my eyes. Keep this thought, keep this work, and have a great week.